Wellness industry is preventive medicine, and it includes products and even services that make us look and feel better, slow down the effects of aging, who wants to grow old, keep us healthy, and prevent development of diseases. In 2015, or 5 years after, from 1.9 trillion, it went up to $3.4 trillion global industry. It was actually 3 times bigger than the pharmaceutical industry. And 4 years after, guess what? This unprecedented growth is really mind-boggling. I'd like to take you back in 2010 when it was at 1.9 trillion. After, in 2019, the global wellness economy is now valued at 4.5 trillion. And if you remember what I said a while ago, weight loss, nutrition was at 276. Now, by 2019, it went up to 702 billion, from 276 to 702 billion. And look at the growth from 679 billion to 1 trillion 83 billion. Can you believe that? So which means the market has really grown big, so big. Now, what does 2020 look like? With this unfortunate pandemic, we know for a fact that almost all businesses went digital, including wellness industry. And that is where we belong. And e-commerce once again became the major platform in the new normal. Because you have nothing to do. Your movement is restricted. So when you stay home, you want to be productive. So what do? The best thing that you can do is go online. Now, take a look at this information so that you will understand and appreciate why you should consider this business opportunity. More people now are in the social platforms. As early as before the pandemic, in January 2020, most people are in Facebook. There are over 2.4 billion people on Facebook, number one. In YouTube, 2 billion. In WhatsApp, it's an application, 1.6 billion, the top 3. So these are the most used platforms as early as January 2020, according to Hootsuite organization. So you will see that, you will realize that most people, over 20% of people in the world, are online. The daily time spent using social media by people, the worldwide average is 2 hours and 24 minutes of internet users from age 16 to 64. And I'm sure all of us are within this range. But guess what? Philippines is number 1 country that is in the social media every day. 3 hours and 53 minutes every day. Now, the time per day spent using the internet, still the worldwide average is 6 hours and 43 minutes. Average amount of time in the internet, age 16 to 24. Again, Philippines number 1 at 9 hours and 45 minutes. Now, I guess with this pandemic, most Filipinos are in the internet for like 16, 18 hours. So the worldwide average is 6 hours. So this is the market that you're looking at. What is the Forever story? Forever is the aloe vera company. It's called the aloe vera company because we completely monopolize the base of aloe vera. Over 85% of the world's aloe vera plantation is owned by Forever. We're vertically integrated, which means we own the company from plantation to finished products, and we are totally debt-free. So in crisis like this, we are, the last company to stand, last man standing, so to speak. Why? Because we don't owe anybody or any bank anything. We are totally debt-free. We are stable. We are a very stable company. And we are backed up with management or executives with a joint network marketing experience of 300 years. And we're operating in over 160 countries. I believe it's now 165 and growing. And we have been in operation for 42 years now. Since we opened in 1978, never experienced a downtrend in sales. And again, we are into wellness industry or health and wellness sector. a $4.5 trillion industry, right? Okay. And what does Forever do differently? As I've said, we're the world's largest grower and manufacturer of aloe vera. It is hand harvested. That's why we employ thousands of people. Hand filleted in inner gel. Processing is patented, or stabilization process is patented. And manufacturing is aseptic. Aseptic simply means free from contamination, viruses or microorganisms. It is surgically sterile. We are one of the few companies that was certified by International Aloe Science Council, having 96 to 100% potency or purity aloe vera. We have, kosher rating from the Jewish people. We don't use animals as experiment or test on animals. We also have halal certificate for our brother Muslims, and we are recognized by the Direct Selling Association of the Philippines, affiliated with Direct Selling Association of the United States of America. Now, in the Philippines, we have branches all over Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Our home office in Quezon City. We have a warehouse and office in Cebu, warehouse and office in Davao, warehouse and office in Cagayan de Oro. We also have some satellite offices in Calamba, Laguna, in Legazpi, Albay, and Cavite. Maybe soon, after everything normalizes, we'll be opening some more in other places, but purposely to store products. Most of us are online. Over 90% are online. Right now, we are 100% online. What about our business? The company that I represent. How are we faring in the midst of pandemic? Look, March 2020 sales, we experienced increase in Asia, Europe, Japan, USA, and Canada. Well, Canada and USA registered the highest increase. It is understandable because our home office is right there. This is an American company. And how about recruitment of people? Those who went to social media, invited people, and recruited them to become part of their team. You don't see Asia there, so which means most of you, yes, are on Facebook. Maybe you're on social media, or maybe you're on Netflix, but not in the business. Increase your recruitment by inviting people to our regular seminars. Now take a look at one of our countries, which is Romania. They used to move products to customers or clients or do business at 23%. Now, they experience huge increase in their sales, and they are 100% online. When you work hard and you do well for 12 months, every 12th month of the year, you'll have the opportunity to travel because there is a travel incentive, all expenses paid, from airfare to hotel, 5-star hotel accommodation, to food and drinks, to training of top FBOs around the world. And I will not bore you by showing the 20 years that we have traveled to different parts of the world. It may interest you to know that my wife and I, together with our children, have traveled to over 100 countries around the world. I'm pretty sure, especially those who are here for the first time, you would say, this is networking. So I have been in this business. Oh, I know of a friend. I have a cousin. I have a brother, and it's a scam. And he is discouraging me from doing it. Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. Networking or network marketing and MLM companies are not created equal. And I want to show you why Forever, the aloe vera company that I represent, is much more different than what maybe some of you have been involved with. Like Forever, in a nutshell, you have to know that we offer high quality products, and you have an option to either retail or network if you want to be part of this business. You can even be a user, or you also have an option to start with nothing, zero, or a business pack. Now, I promise you a lot of hard work, so it requires diligence and hard work. There's no, overnight get rich quick scheme here. We also promote fair opportunity to all, which means everybody starts from the bottom. There's uncapped and unlimited income. We don't have flash outs or limited income just to protect the owners of the company. And we have proven stability and integrity. The common pyramids that's now present, especially here in the Philippines. I pity people, gullible people who get involved in common pyramids. And what are the signs of common pyramids? No products or products with inferior or low quality. Mostly recruiting business only. If they don't recruit, they don't make money. Now, fixed amount to join the scheme. If they don't have the fixed amount, they cannot get involved. Now, watch closely. We have zero or business box. You have an option to start with zero. Now, common pyramid, they have fixed amount to join. Now, sell easy money. They just say you do the business, sign up and just sleep and money will fall from the roof. In our business, the roof will fall on you if you don't work. All right. And of course, in common pyramids, they promote pioneer concept so that when they fold up, you're also a pioneer. Now, flash outs and limited income to protect the interest of the company and limited profitability. That's why more often than not, pyramids fold up within 5 years of operation. They come up with another name with the old owners of the company, same owners of the company, and they wait for new victims. So that's the big difference. According to Direct Selling Association of the Philippines, the total sales in 2018 registered at $1,372,000,000 in the Philippines alone, out of which FLP Philippines had a share of a measly 4.4 million or less than 1%, which means that even though that our products is one of the best, if not the best in the industry, less people are talking to other people, or less people are marketing our products or offering the business opportunity. And that's the reason why we have very few people engaged in our business. And look at forever, the aloe vera company statistics. Population in the Philippines, 108 million, out of which 47% lives in the city or urban areas where there is internet, over 50 million. And the average age is 24 years old. We live in a young population. Out of 108 million, only 2,500 are active distributors. Can you believe that? A lot of people are sleeping. Kung sa Tagalog pa, maraming tao ang natutulog sa pansitan. So I really, I really feel sad for them because they're missing this unbelievable opportunity.